Okay, so I'm kind of excited about this. This is going to be a three-part series on schema. So first off, schema isn't sexy. Nobody's bragging about spending their day writing JSON code, but here's the truth. If you want to win in AI search, schema is the map that the engines follow. So because it's ski season and I figured, why not make this at least kind of interesting? I'd turn this whole thing into a trail map, something visual, something hopefully that you can use. So welcome to Schema Mountain, where every trail is a type of schema that you need to show up inside ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, Claude, Copilot, and Google's AI overviews. So this is part one of a three-part series, and today we're starting on the green circle runs. The beginner trails, these are like the basics. If you're a skier, think of these as the pizza slice runs. But even if you're advanced, you don't want to skip this. No site should really skip these. But first, what is schema? So a schema is structured data that describes your web page in a language that AI can understand. Not guess, not infer, but understand. So it's code that sits on your web page that the users can't see, but the crawlers can. And schema isn't new. It's really been around for a long time, and it's been helpful in traditional SEO. But now the AI engines can access schema quickly, faster than reading through that giant mountain of code. And now it's more important than ever that you understand schema and incorporate it. So here's an analogy. If your website is a mountain, think of schema as the trail map. And without it, the engines are just staring at the top of the giant slope and figuring out what's the best way to get down. And schema labels every trail. It tells AI exactly what the page is, who wrote it, who the business is, what you sell, what your reviews are, what your location, and then it connects everything. So remember, traditional SEO is about helping Google index the web. AEO and GEO are about helping AI explain the web. So when someone asks Gemini, what's the best answer engine optimization in Boston, agency in Boston, AI engines don't just return links, they return answers. So schema is what lets your brand get mentioned, recommended, or cited inside those answers. So think no schema equals a low chance at visibility in AI engines. So schema is one of the ways to go from a website to an entity that AI trusts. Green circle runs are the foundation. So here are 5 essential schema types that every site needs to stay upright in AI search. So let's start with trail 1. I'm going to call it easy street or site-wide identity. Every mountain has a base lodge, and this is yours. Easy street is your identity layer, and it tells AI who you are. The schema types are like a website, organization, person, contact point, postal address, brand. That's how ChatGPT and Gemini learn. Kevin Roy, SEO, they're a real company led by Kevin, who specializes in AEO and GEO. So think of this as like the base layer for your entire AI presence. So trail 2, I'm going to call it content crossing or page level essentials. Now we tell AI what each page actually is. Not what it says, but what it is. The key schema here is like a web page, an about page, contact page, profile page. You kind of see the pattern here, a collection page. This is like labeling the terrain, like a green circle, a blue, black, ungroomed trees. So AI needs to know what the page is first, a team profile, your services, listing, or the homepage. It just makes it easier for AI to understand it. Trail 3, I'm going to call trail map traverse or navigation and structure. Trail map traverse is your internal linking logic. It teaches AI how your pages connect. So the key schema here is a breadcrumb list, an item list, and a site navigation element. So a good analogy here is imagine skiing without a trail map on a mountain that you've never been on before. You'd just be guessing, and we don't want AI to guess. We want them to know exactly how to get from point A to point B and what each trail is. Trail 4, reputation ridge or reviews and social proof. AI engines rely heavily on trust. They want proof that you're a legitimate company. So this schema has your reviews, your ratings, your aggregate rating. This is how you show your star rating, and this is how AI learns you're trusted. And if you remember on videos before, this is the AEO, or the answer engine optimization piece of it. Your GBP says that you've got a 4.8 rating, put it in your schema. AI can't recommend you if it can't verify you, and other people's reviews are what help verify you. And then finally, Trail 5, local lodge lane, which is the local business basics. So if you have a physical location or a service, this is your run. So the key schema here are local business, place, geo coordinates, open hours, specifications. AI engines love businesses with strong location clarity. If you want to rank for ski tuning near me or best ski shop in, this schema is really non-negotiable. You should have it there. So these 5 runs really create a backbone of your entire site schema. They tell AI who you are, what your pages are, how your site is structured, how you're trusted, and where you operate. And without these, you're basically invisible. So now that you survived the beginner runs, we're heading up to the blue square runs. That's going to be on my next video. And this is where we start to build authority, rich results, AEO and GEO domination. And also remember, like, by the time we get to the last video, I'm actually going to give you a link to all of these different types of schema listed based on their trails. So hit subscribe. Part 2 is where Schema Mountain starts to get really fun. Thank you.